I'm doing great, thank you for asking. How about you?
I'm doing fantastic.
That's good to hear.
Alright, so I pretty much already broke this down for you in the pending chat, but just to make sure that we're on the same page, I'm going to be asking you a set of questions. And some of them are going to be about Discord, some of them are going to be a little bit more personal. We really just want to gauge who you are to see if you're going to be a good fit for the position that you're applying for. And this is also going to be recorded as well. That way, the managers that weren't able to make it today, they'll be able to watch the video and make their own decisions as well. Is there any questions you have for me before we start?
No, thank you, and yes, let's proceed.
All right, cool. So, first question I'm going to ask you is how would you describe yourself?
I'm very calm and collected. I tend to avoid toxicity, and I usually, in servers at least, try to neutralize it. If I can't, I get somebody with higher power in the server. I am also very I would say intelligent. I don't want to boost my ego too much. I speak two languages, and yeah.
All right, that's awesome. So, what made you want to apply for this position?
Um, I have a lot of free time on my hands, and I usually like to spend it helping people. And I've been on Discord for a long time, and I just find it comforting and nice of me to help other people any way I can.
Aw, that's wholesome.
Yeah.
So, how would you describe your working style? This could be either with your previous experiences with moderation or with working in general, like in any work environment, basically.
Yes. Previously, when I first started on Discord, I found I was good at like in server management and with bots. I used to build professional servers for people for money and that sort of stuff. I used to do a bit of programming for bots. As far as management and admin goes, I've been admin on a lot of servers. Then I had to quit Discord for a while because I had some personal issues and schoolwork. But I came back a year or two ago, maybe. And since then, I've just been, I guess, focusing around just being active in servers and communicating, making friends, that sort of stuff.
All right, all right. So, do you prefer solitary activities or do you prefer to do things in a group?
I don't mind working in a group, but usually I kind of do it solo because I'm used to people being non-professional and slacking off, so I would usually be the one in the team carrying the whole thing. So, unless the team is actually quite good, then I prefer a more approach as in like voting before something is done or a decision is made because I kind of don't like it when somebody takes things into their own hands and start bossing people around.
So basically, um, your kind of style when it comes to going about these situations kind of relies on the competence of the people you're working with.
Yes.
All right, that's pretty good. Is there any achievement you are the most proud of? This could be, again, either online, offline, just something that you can take and show someone and be like, I did this thing and I'm very proud of it.
Okay, I'll first talk about personal, then I'll talk about Discord or online. Um, as for my life, I'm currently in psychology uni, so I kind of have a more understanding of people. Sorry. I like if they're feeling sad or happy or whatever. I know how to approach them in a respected manner. Um, I also like doing like how do I put it in words? I like helping people in like hospitals and that sort of stuff. Um, I have some military training. Um, I don't know really. I've moved between countries. I live in England and I live in Serbia, so I know two completely different languages. And currently, I'm studying a bit of Japanese. Um, I don't know. Um, I'm a very sportsman kind of guy. I like to like spend some of my time running or doing some fitness. making protein shakes, cooking, that sort of thing. As for online, um, I used to be quite a heavy gamer um, and weeb in anime. In 2012, I won a regional championship in Yu-Gi-Oh! I know, funny, right?
Oh, that's awesome.
Um, yeah, thank you. A lot of people would laugh, but I kind of find there's millions of people that play the game, and I come up first in regionals. So,
That is a
thank you.
huge accomplishment. I am a big nerd when it comes to to tabletop games myself, so
Yeah, thank you. Yeah, it's an achievement I like to brag about at least. I've been on some other games like Minecraft. I used to build professionally for very big servers, some small servers, that sort of thing, and some modding on them as well. On Discord, I used to just help build servers. Um, I would even go to like servers that are for people with depression and problems in general, and I would go there and try to help people, talk to people, make them feel better. That's how I've made a lot of friends on Discord. I would say. Um, yeah, I think that's that for my web accomplishments.
that's a lot of really good achievements, actually. That's impressive. So you kind of already answered this one a little bit, but if you want to go more off of this question, you're more than welcome to. Well, what do you like to do outside of Discord, and what do you like to do with your friends?
Um, I'm more of a simple kind of guy. I like to go out, chilling with my friends. I like for a walk, for a run, maybe in the gym. Um, I don't know. I usually tend to like switch it up. So like one day we would be doing like paintball, the other day is like escape room. So just changing activities so every day doesn't feel like it's repeating itself. Um, then I would like to like listen to music with them, study, and like often I would have people come over, sleepovers, watching movies, playing video games, and I don't know, like traveling. I really like traveling. I've been everywhere basically. The whole of Europe is basically gone for me. A bit of Asia, a bit of Africa and America so far. Um, I like to spend my time with my friends at the beach, making barbecues. Um, and yeah, that's about it.
That's cool. All right, so if there was something that you could change about your personality, what would it be and why?
I Okay, so this is sort of in a different approach, but because I live in a region where I'm not accepted because I'm English, everybody here is sort of nationalists. Whenever I meet somebody and start hanging out with them, I would usually like put their country down and make England seem like it's like the best thing ever, which I really don't like about myself when I'm trying so hard to change it. I'm also very how do I say it? Gifted, I would say, like because of my past experiences and the uni I go to, I always seem to overanalyze things, and I would think that I'm always right about everything. And then when somebody makes a mistake, I would just rub it in their face how right I am, which is another thing I really don't like about myself, and I'm also working on it. And once I used to be very toxic online because there was just so many rude people, and like I would get mad easily. But now I've just sort of cooled down and realized there's no point arguing with people. So I just tend to switch off in case an argument comes out.
That's a really, really good answer. I'm actually really impressed with this interview so far. I do have to say that you're giving me such good, solid answers. And I also love how you're making it a point as well that like you're actually actively trying to change those things about your personality that you don't exactly agree with. That shows a lot of growth on your end, and it's just really nice to hear that. It's refreshing.
Thank you. It's just because I've been through such a hard time in my life, and I was selfish once. I just used to think of myself, but after some things that happened to me, some really dark and hard things to handle for anyone, let alone a kid, um, I kind of just sort of snapped out of it and made it my mission to help others to repay the fact that I spent a lot of my life being selfish. And I really want to change this. And like, I lost a lot of people that mean so much to me, even now, that I want to prove to them and to myself that I could be a better person.
That's great. So this question's gonna go really personal. Just gonna give you a warning before I drop the bomb on you. Um,
Yeah, sure. Fire away.
have you detached from any friends or anyone important to you in the past?
Um, yes. I mean, I've had a lot of friends, or even girlfriends for that matter, but like the people that meant so much to me, the people that I felt more confident with, stronger with, I felt like I was improving quicker with them by my side and with them supporting me. I made so many mistakes that hurt them, and that's where this motivation of change came. And I want to eventually um, be ready to approach these people again and be like, listen, I've made a mistake, I've changed, and I want to prove it.
So when you detached from these people, like when you initially detached from them, how did that make you feel?
I felt I didn't like I wasn't disappointed in them because I understood them, and I just sort of was angry at myself for, I guess, just all the mistakes that I've made, and I felt kind of sad and a bit of loneliness at some point in my life. But yeah.
Yeah. All right. So, has there ever been a moment when a user was offending your culture? This is more of a Discord aimed question. It could be on, of course, obviously the servers like Servitude and Playroom that are affiliated, but this could be just in Discord as a whole. When it comes to offending your culture, this is referencing to like your sexual orientation or your religion or your race or anything like that.
I don't feel offended when somebody goes at my culture or at my country, because like I said, I've been traveling a lot, and I just sort of don't. I'm used to these sort of like this sort of approach when people are being rude to me, and I don't find it like infuriating or anything. I just like, okay, whatever you say, mate. As far as insults go, the thing that insults me the most is being called a liar, because I am a lot of things, but I would never lie to anyone or about anything. So that's the biggest insult to me.
All right. So let's say you find a person that you would potentially want to date. What would be your first approach with engaging with that person?
Well, like I've had a lot of, well, not a lot of, I've had three relationships in the past, and I always approach them in a similar way where I respect the person I'm interested in. If they don't like feel the same way towards me, I won't like get angry or anything. I would accept it and I would be their friend or whatever. But in terms of like if we actually do end up dating, I just take her out on dates, which are usually kind of old fashioned. So, like stargazing, night swimming, picnics, that sort of thing. Um, I put my partner ahead of myself, obviously. So, like, whatever she wants to do, even if I don't want to do it or don't like it, I'll do it to make them happy. Um, but yeah, in relationships, I obviously value most loyalty, trust, and understanding.
All right, that's good. So, have there been any situations from your past experience when you were moderating or working in a social environment where you have been treated unfairly?
Yes, in a lot of ways. Like I I didn't make the server officially, but it's like I did because they only knew how to create the server. I made everything else, the rules, the channels, role management, bots, that sort of thing. And then in the end, they would just be like, we're going to do what I do. We're no longer doing what you're going to do or what any of you want to do. So it's usually a higher moderator that would just kick everybody like off the team and neglect their ideas. and I felt insulted that like my ideas weren't going through. So like in one chat server that isn't really like it's a school server, it's my uni server. I built it. I put a vent channel for people that like want to talk and need help, and I was written off instantly. And like I was like, sorry, I don't want to be a staff member anymore. Can you please take away my role? Because I don't like working in an environment where everybody's not treated the same way. We're all staffs. We're not. That doesn't mean we're above everyone else in the server. It's just our job to manage the server, add things that people might be interested in, and that's all. We don't have the right to control people or anything like that.
Yes, agreed. So, what would you have liked to do more of in your last position, and what prevented you from reaching that?
Is that like on Discord or in real life?
It can be an all-encompassing question, so it could be whether at work or on Discord, just whatever you feel like would answer the question best.
Um, I don't know really. On Discord, I don't really have that big of a goal. I just like to help people if I can. If I can't, it's all right. As for real life, I'm actually trying to do the same with my uni. My goal is to finish it, hopefully. A goal that I had once was to just like work with computers and stuff, and obviously that didn't work out. So yeah, I proceeded something else.
All right. Tell me one thing that is completely random. This can be anything that you would like us to know about you.
Um, I mean, I've already given a lot of details. I'm just trying to think of something. Give me a moment. I don't drink. I don't do drugs. The only thing I actually do is smoke cigarettes, but I think that's pretty fine.
Hmm.
Um, I'm an insomniac, so I don't sleep a lot, which gives me a lot of time to finish obviously all my schoolwork, and then I get a lot of free time to do whatever. And I usually like spending that time on Discord online if my friends aren't available because COVID is just horrible, you know.
Yeah, it is.
So yeah.
All right. So we're going to touch back on something that I did bring up to you in DM already, but this was something that was requested that we do talk about. So when it comes to your activity, you did say that your inactivity was due to you being in university. Has that like is that all good and stabilized now?
I've got a couple more. I've got two more exams this month, and if and I've got 2 months in July, two exams in July, but everything from that I'm free. And after the 15th of July, completely till October, I am free. Like I have no schoolwork. I'll be getting a job, but that won't be interfering because I'll also have a lot of time. So yeah.
All right, great. Are you currently working or in ownership of any other Discord servers at the moment?
Um, Let me just have a look real quick. No, not really. I'm in a couple of like gaming servers, so I just joined there to play and have some fun. Obviously, my uni server and this one.
All right, that's cool. So this is going to be the last question I have here. I'm going to put you in a little bit of a scenario. So let's say you get in really good with the community in servitude, and you make a bunch of really good friends, but one of those friends begins to start breaking the rules. How would you handle that situation?
Same as if I would in real life. If I saw my friend committing a felony or something that's against the law, I really don't see, like, obviously we're friends and I love him, but, like, and I want what's best for them, but if they're breaking the law, it's kind of in my hands to stop them from doing that. I would obviously approach them, tell them to stop. If they don't, I would report them. Same on Discord. If somebody is doing something wrong, I'll tell them, give them a warning, I'd say, and then I would, if they continue, like on Discord at least, mute them, ban them, whatever the punishment fits the crime, you know.
Very good. So that's going to conclude the question part of this interview. If you want, you can take this time to ask any questions that you may have for me regarding the process, or moderating, or anything else.
I would just be interested to know, what's the team team of staffs like? Are they um like good with a team? Are they fair, I would say, on playing on the same level?
So currently, I would say yes, we very much are. We only have a couple moderators on staff at the moment, and one of the things within Altera's affiliations of servers that we always try to keep up within the staff team is equality. We try to make it to where every person's voice is heard. We try to make everyone's opinion counts. We strongly encourage communication between everyone on staff. And even now, like even me as a manager, sometimes if I see something I'm not like completely sure, I'll post in like the staff chat, for instance, and be like, "Hey, I need like a second pair of eyes on this, just to make sure like everything is good before I take action." And that is
Yeah,
something I do
yeah,
pride myself in, with how well I work with the staff team and how well everyone on management works with the staff team. Is we really try to make sure that there's an open environment to where everyone can work together as harmonious as possible.
Thank you very much.
So is that all?
Yes, no further questions.
All right, cool. So basically, what's going to happen now is that we're probably going to take about a day or two, maybe more, to go over all the interviews and talk. And you'll be getting a DM from one of us when we have reached a decision on if we want to move forward with your application or not.
Okay, and may I ask, if my application does get accepted, what is the further process of the application?
So the further process is that after you are accepted, we're going to find a time where you are available, and you're going to come into VC with us, and we're going to put you through the orientation, where you'll receive the trainee role, and you'll be taught on how to do the basic commands that you'll be allowed to do as a trainee, and you'll be taught how to log evidence and how the ticket system works and all that fun stuff.
Okay, understandable. Thank you.
All right, and thank you so much for applying. We really do need the help and the staff at the moment. So,
Yeah, it's my pleasure. Like wherever I could do to help.
all right, well, I'll see you on the flip side.
Yeah, cool. Take care.
Yep, bye.
Bye bye.